Hello once again. That's No Moon, back for another Grand Arena. And yeah, since the last episode, we've slept. Baby Moon is feeling a lot better since a hospital visit. Feeling a lot better now, much more herself, and it's good to see. Caught up on a little bit of sleep as well. Talking of sleep, Baby Moon is just having her afternoon nap, so I thought it's a good excuse. I'm on annual leave this week, so I've got a week off. So I'm doing babysitting duties. So I thought, well, now's a good time rather than later on. Following on from the last one, yeah, frustrating as it is, we lost this on pretty much on ships, and there was also the Rex battle as well. And I'm so tired. I did not know. I don't know whether I took out Fives first or someone else first. I really don't know. So I'm going to rewatch that at some point. And this time we're up against Gustavo. Now ships. Now this at the crux of it is what makes a big difference. He has a good negotiator, relic level 4 on there, so he's going to go first. I have been. It's not like I'm sort of completely ignoring ships or anything like that. I have been putting in work. My average rank is around about 160, 170, and I've been practicing with the ship, so I'm now up to 56. I've just beaten a quicker negotiator than me, and just a quick comment on sort of the videos as well. Now, I certainly don't pretend to be a high level player. I am just your average Joe free to player who's been playing since I think December 2000. What is it, 2015 maybe? I think I was in December 2015 shard. So probably about a month, and then I took a couple of months off. But anyway, regardless. Again, don't worry too much. It's more so the whole reason I started these videos is because I enjoy Grand Arena. I enjoy thinking out loud for it. Again, it's frustrating at times, but don't don't worry too much about it. Genuinely, so ships is one of the areas where we do need to improve, but we're it bothers me and it doesn't bother me as well. In terms of sort of like, yeah, it is a big part of the game and it is frustrating losing Grand Arenas because I don't quite know what's going on with the ships, but I guess we could probably slow down a little bit. Now, we've had a full clear from Gustavo. I'm guessing that there's not going to be much in this back territory. We've got Grievous on defense, but it's gear level 12, so I feel pretty confident. Health 26,000, so feel fairly confident that we'll be all right on that one. Clones, again, got to be careful with that one. High level Phoenix, there was no Zetas on that, I don't think. Yeah, so high level, so they are going to be durable. It's not going to be a cakewalk. We've got one Zeta on the Bosk. Now that might make a difference in terms of the ship side of things. I think, well, yeah, this is quite a slow boss. We're having a look at mods. His mods are a little bit slower than ours. I sort of would like to get decent banners in the characters part of this, just so. Well, I don't think 1928 is enough, so that we need to one shot everything. So this is a fairly slow. I do want to pop this territory first. So I'm going to go Empire here. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether I go Shore or whether I go TIE Fighter Pilot. I do like the buff immunity, really. Yeah, let's go with that first and foremost. We're actually doing... Is there anything better? Actually, maybe JTR with that one Zeta. Let's go Resistance here. Probably will put in R2. 2, 3, 4. Don't mind those stuns as well. Let me actually check the tenacity on... I don't think he had particularly great tenacity. No, it's modded for speed. Yeah, okay. So I think that's the play here. Let's go. Going to keep BB-8. I do like Finn for that extra. Yeah, let's go with this then. R2, yeah, better had go R2. Okay. So let's put some burning out there. Try and get some exposes. Okay, not a huge amount there. IG-88 is annoying and particularly squishy as well. Let's put a big hit in. Let's take some turn meter off. Let's see if we can get a stun on Django there. Nice. Let's put in some work with R2. Let's go after maybe Boba Fett. Put a smoke screen in here. Okay, let's start working on maybe Django as well. No, it probably is actually. Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of some turn meter there. And let's try and finish him off, nearly. Try and get some more exposes out here. Okay, let's put some healing up. Go to work on Boba. Definitely the threat at the moment. Let's put another smoke screen out there. Yeah, that's the potential danger there. Okay, so we're going to lose a couple of banners here, but not too bothered. And we save BB-8 for just in case he's got Darth Revan at the back. Try and get a little bit of healing up. Let's finish him off. Put a big hit in here. See if we can't get to full health with him. Okay, let's put a big hit in. Yeah, I don't think we'll get to full health. We'll drop 2 banners, 58. Okay, I can take that. And it's a fairly cheap team to get through that. And that means that I'm more likely to get better banners here with Empire. As I said, I kind of want to decide. I can go either or on. I'm not too scared of that that Grievous just being gear 12. So yeah, not particularly scared of it. In all honesty, there's a lot worse out there. Let's put it that way. And get some stuns out. Nice. Let's put a fracture in against Zalbar. And I do actually like this counter a lot more because I think it gives better banners than taking them against bounty hunters. And also bounty hunters, Rebels blows through them, but I don't quite know what's in the back. So yeah, we'll see. Next one, Canderous Ordo, just simply for the lots of dots as well. Yeah, let's put some turn meter back here. Try and get Juhani under stun again. Okay, let's go fracture here. Let's get rid of that turn meter. Okay, she's under fracture. There we go. And let's go to work on Zalbar. And yeah, what's been happening in your guys' game? It's a new what is it? It's a new territory battles. We've got another. Well, we've got the light side coming in fairly soon. I haven't caught up with all the news at the moment, so just due to being pretty hectic. So, but yes, has there been an announcement with light side territory battles? I don't know. I've got Droidica now up to 7-star, so that's always useful. And B1 is getting there. B1 is probably about 22. What is he? He's on about 86, maybe. I think he's about 14 shards away from 7-starring. So that'll be nice to start running them guys. And also it's a requirement for General Anakin Skywalker. This protection on Zalbar, oh lordy, come on. We're going to time out here. Right, let's go for a big... Oh, that was a bit silly. I should not have cleared those buffs. Okay, we're back under stun now. This is one tanky Zalbar. Let's build those dots up again. No, we're getting there slowly. Yeah, he is just eating damage. Like, look at this damage here. 1,400, 749. This must be some ridiculous armor. It's not even gear 13, you know. I mean, this is absolutely nothing damage. If you know why that is, let me know. But yeah, it's absolutely tanky as you like. Right, that's some guarantee, but it's just doing absolutely zero. 1,000 damage, 700 damage. God. And that's the case for armor. It will, so, you know, big argument about, well, I say big argument, it's not a big argument, but discussion about is protection better or is armor better? Well, it all depends. There is a way to work it out. Okay, so we've got some easy bugs. We've got some troopers, which I don't mind either of. That is going to be a trayer though. Let's go with Sith, and I could probably two-man this actually. So speed here. Speed is 215. I mean, in all honesty, I can take in 3. But yeah, I think this and this would be absolutely fine. But I don't see any reason as to not bring in Nihilus. So let's go for it. It's ISO here. Let's just give ourselves that bonus protection. Take some abilities away. Focus in while we're doing it on Brood Alpha. Put some pain out there. And yeah, a lot of this will come down to the ships aspect. I've got no doubt about that. So we'll probably slow down a little bit because I do tend to, I've noticed that I rush through them quite quickly. I'm just trying to sort of get them done. I don't know whether it's because I'm talking at the same time as well, but yeah, we will. So who's got the most tier meter? Brute, probably. Cool. Bonus protection. May as well put it on there. I don't think it will get us an extra banner, but we will end up with some decent banners here. 60. I'll take it. Right, let's go back up top actually. So yeah, I think Jedi probably for that Grievous battle. Just with it being gear 12, I think I'm not getting too many undersized here, but don't really need a huge amount. Yeah, there's bonus protection. And probably Hermit Yoda as well. Right, let's try and get these guys out of let's try and get B2 out of stealth. It hasn't worked there, so we're just going to go basic. Okay, there he goes. Probably should have direct focus there. Let's go basic again. not triggering a huge amount of B2, which is great. I want to take the buff away, and I do want to start coming into B2. Let's go basic again. Now Grievous is opened up. I might actually just go in here. Don't want to splash yet, do I? Let's go special here. That was very, very close. Basti taking a... Okay, so Mrs. Moon gave me a call there, so I'm going to try and edit that out as subtly as I can. You might have seen the battle there, I don't know. But yeah, so I think... well, we've got plenty left. Yeah, we do have plenty left. Let us... So I'm thinking like, oh, we've got Padme as well, which is always an easy battle. I'm just thinking, does... I think it does Grievous solo this. Let me just check the speeds. The reason I think it does... Yeah, these are some pretty slow speeds. So they're going to get 20 from Veers' lead, and then Stark... 185. So he's going to have 205. Off the top of my head, I think my Grievous is 204. If it's... Where is he? 207. Do you know what? This is actually a great opportunity. Actually, let me claim that. Nearly there with squad arena battles. Do you know what? I think this might actually work. What I'll probably want to do is heal up, but the reason being Death Mark, I don't believe it applies to their own team. Any defeated enemies. Okay, so it's not allies as well. Perfect. Yep, I think this is a job for General Grievous on his own. And I think what I'll probably do is go health up against Veers first and foremost. Not quite sure how that works. Sorry, Stark first and foremost. Let's get a big hit up there. Kind of not working as anticipated, but probably do want to take out Death Trooper if I can. Yeah, this really isn't working as intended. Okay, let's get that health up. Probably want to go in against General Veers here. Nice. Then Range Trooper, nice. And then Snow Trooper. Nice, 63 banners. A little bit dicey at the start there, but hey ho. So that's a big one. That gives us a bit of breathing room. So yeah, clones. So is it crit hits? The leader. Suffers a crit hit. Okay, so Darth Revan might be better here. It's like one. And I think it's fine with 3, but just in case I'm going to take in Sith Trooper as well, maybe soak up a few of those hits from 5s. Should get the jump. There we go. Nice bit of fear there. I do know that I want to get straight into 5s though. Okay, so, right, got to be careful here because 5s has expired. Okay, in we go. Nice hit. Yeah, that could have gone a little bit better, but we were just hitting too hard there, really. And then I think the 3-man is absolutely fine. I'd be half tempted here to see how... I think you could probably 2-man this, if not even if you had like a relic 3 or 4 Commander Luke, you may well be able to take Phoenix out on their own, maybe? I don't know. Okay, Sabine is definitely the one that I do want to take out quite quickly with an armor shred. Let's see if we can put a stun in here as well. I want to buff immunity over here. Let's get some damage up. Let's put in some big damage there. Kanan's, let's put a stun in there. And let's head back over to Hera. Can just do a normal attack. Okay, he's got days on him at the moment, so no counter attacks for our Wookiee. Let's try another stun. 62 is okay. We did manage to get the protection back. Okay, so that's the characters bit. What do we get here? 153. So if we're 208 points behind at the moment, yeah, let me work this out. So yeah, I do need to one-shot it. I think I need like 55 to draw, 56 to win. I was kind of hoping that he had no Hound's Tooth. That makes things maybe a little bit easier. Okay, but he will have the faster negotiator. So let's think about this. Let's take in our Hound's Tooth. Anakin and Ahsoka. It's all going to be Galactic Republic for us. I kind of like the choice between, if there's plenty of target lock around, then 5s can come in. If not, and Anakin's ETA or Ahsoka needs a heal, Plo Koon can come in. Clone Sergeant I do like as well because he acts as a bit of a tank. So kind of prefer that over Rex. Change my mind, or feel free to discuss it with me if Rex is a better choice there. I think that our speed on, yes, we have got a better speed than him on our Anakin's ETA. Okay, right, fingers crossed. Right, we definitely want to be going Jedi Knight Anakin here first. Let's put a... Do I just want to go basic? Probably want to go healing immunity there. Yeah, we may as well go in, do some damage. That's the first one. Let's try for a daze on everyone. Okay, just a basic. Basic again. Right, so we've got to switch over to Rex now. Let's bring in, how much target lock is there? There is target lock over on Anakin, so let's go for that. Oh, that was big. Reinforcement, is that clone? Eesh, that's a big hit. Right, let's put in a big hit of our own. Okay, that's a little bit of a worry, but not to worry too much. It's just banner-wise, I think it may Well, we should be okay on banners. What do you get, like 60 or something? I think we'll be okay. Nice bit of protection up there. Plo might be able to get us a few more banners. And is this the one? Just Galactic Republic. Okay. Let's just go in, finish him off. This should finish off Rex. So yeah, without Hand's Tooth, it's a lot easier. 62 banners, that should be all right. Let's have a look. 1932, so it was a tough score to beat. We got there by 4 banners, much better in terms of that ships, but no Hound's Tooth, so maybe save that for offense. I kept, I mean, he actually one-shotted everything. Our defense is exactly the same as last time, and that's why I was thinking, well, it's going to be a little bit easier on the back territory, which it was. But we put in our, I mean, disposed of them fairly easily, but it just leaves us Rebels and Kenobi. I don't know. Yeah. What do you? I mean, let me know what you think your best fleet is. I think the best fleet on defense is obviously Kenobi, but then if they've put Kenobi on defense as well, it's stalemate. I think putting Rebels on your defense is great because Kenobi's the easy one, and then they've got a tough fight against Rebels. And that's who I think anyway. So let me know what you think the best one, and who'd have thought it. That's No Moon video talking about ships and theory crafting ships, but I think Rebels in this one is the I mean, there is an argument to be had that if they can't get through your Kenobi, then that's a great defense, or it takes them 2 or 3 shots. I don't know, but I think that Rebels are better on. I think Rebels are great against everything except General Kenobi. You don't. I certainly don't think Mace is needed in the conversation, just simply because it's takes up the Galactic Republic ships, which you want to have with Kenobi. Yeah, might change it up a little bit for the next round and have, because I don't think I'll use Rebels, but they are a nice clean up squad. If you do need to 2-shot it, so yeah, I'm open to talk about it. So, as I say, if you do want to continue the conversation, what ships you use on offense and what ships you use on defense, then join us on Discord, and yeah, I'll put the link in the description. You just have to join up. It's called the That's No Moon server, or That's a Moon server, and free to join. And you just come in and speak with like-minded people who want to chat a bit about Grand Arena or what's going on in the game. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed. A little bit of a better performance than last time. I'll take it. 4 banners in it. 1928 is a very good score, but we managed to hold our nerve with ships. And okay, and with a little bit of TV magic, we're now over to the roster review. Didn't do it last time, so we're banging it on to the end of this episode, and it's for a gentleman, Armyhutchings, who is an old opponent of mine. He managed to pull out the W on us. It was another ship's GA, so questions are raised over whether it's a real GA or not when it ships, but hey, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, he beat us. He actually beat us quite convincingly, and I actually messaged him. So story here, I messaged him, and it was something like, right, are you going to tell me how you did it, being so efficient with banners? And yeah, he was. We've been talking ever since. Both share a passion for Grand Arena. So nice to sort of bounce some ideas off him, team compositions. I know he's been much busier at work at the moment. Doing great in this current GA. Championship rank, that's a legit 1,296. So yeah, we're hovering about 6,000 at the moment. So it looks like he probably hasn't had a loss yet. So going good. Ships, I'll start off nice and easy because I don't know much about ships. Vulture Droid looking strong on 4 stars. I'm guessing he's farming up for that. Anakin's looking good. Millennium Falcon's looking good. Bosk, the only thing maybe is to go to gear 13, depending. I'll have a look at how much gear he's got. Ahsoka, well, he's running Rebels in fleet, so depending on which way he wants to go, may want to go Galactic Republic or may want to go for carry on with Rebels, because I know that both work. Negotiator, yeah, as soon as you can get Grievous up to 13, the better. So Grievous Kenobi to 13, and then Ahsoka Tano to 13. Clone Sergeant's a fairly easy gear as well, so there's not too much difficulty. I don't think it does too much on stun guns or anything, so that's always worth doing as well. Done the hard one in Umbaran Starfighter, so yeah, potentially a very, very good team there. 6 stars on Negotiator as well, so even more reason. I don't know a huge amount of people with 6 stars. Most are hovering about 5 stars, so definitely press the advantage there, and it's a pretty easy team to learn, actually. The only thing I say, if he wants to carry on with Rebels, is Bistan's U-Wing. Now, Bistan's U-Wing hits incredibly hard at the relic levels. However, you've got to be a pretty whale to take Bistan and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder up to like relic level 3 or 4. Cassian does exactly what it needs to. Ghost is fine. Personally, I wouldn't bother getting Biggs to gear 13. I think he'll be outdated fairly soon. As a tank, I think there's going to be better tanks coming in. But 2 good options there. I mean, Galactic Republic, a little bit of work needed, but looking good on fleets. In terms of characters, right, here we go. Let's start off with probably the most important team. Let's have a look at 5-0 first, see if he's unlocked. General Anakin, I don't remember him saying he did, unless he's like harboring. Where's 5-0 first? There it is. Just being blind. Okay, so no unlock there, but hey ho, that's fine. Let's have a look at Separatist, see if he's working towards it. So they're looking pretty good. His IG Magna Guard is exactly the same as, as mine at the moment. Missing a stun gun, bottom right. Ventress, I'll be coming on to Night Sister shortly. What Time Board does take a little bit of Chirotech. I think it's about 3 to get to gear 11, but worth the investment. Really, really good character. Brood Alpha, I'd probably go second Zeta on him. Newt, now that's a nice Zeta to have with Extortion. Very, very powerful. It's probably one of the next ones that I'll be looking at. Jango Fett is a very, very simple gear as well. I know it's not directly linked, but it is nice in PvP. And Droidica is actually a pretty easy gear as well. I think I'm on gear 10, and I think there was 2 stun guns. And now there's another 2, so it's 4 in total. Has to be done sooner or later. But I think I know where those stun guns have gone. Let's just have a look at Galactic Republic actually first. So Separatists, a little bit of work if he wants to unlock Kenobi. Padme nearly there. C-3PO might... I don't no, he's got 2 Zetas, so power requirements fine. Kenobi at R2, they're both well worth doing to gear 13. Clone Wars Chewbacca, that's pretty good at gear 11. That'll probably sit nicely in that Padme team as well. Clones, leaving a little bit to be desired, but you know, we can't do it all. It's probably a work in progress. And as soon as light side TVs come out and there's a special character, I'm sure he'll be there. But yeah, well worth Padme to 13. Keep working on that Jedi Knight Anakin. Nice Zeta on it as well. But yeah, Galactic Republic looking strong. So I think he's got a decent shout. I know B1 he said he was getting pretty soon, just to switch back to Separatist. But yeah, B1 was going back to 7-star pretty soon. Droidica is going pretty soon as well. And right, let's head back on in. Sith Empire. Let's have a look at how he's doing. Not going to go too much into speeds or anything. Malik probably nearly there at 7. Depending how he uses it, actually. Let's have a look at Jedi Knight Revan. Okay, so focus. Let's have a look at just all at the moment. See where his priorities may be. And we want to do it by gear tier. So the important rebels are there. Chewbacca and Han Solo. I'd definitely get them to like 3 or 4. Good thing is he hasn't got a huge amount of gear 12s, like gear 13s like myself, so it's a little bit more manageable to get characters sort of a decent relic tier up until about 4, I think it is, where it really slows up, and yeah, you've got to have some stuff left over for converting it. But yeah, so they're a great choice characters. Now the Nest, this is a real nightmare in. Let's just take a look at these stats a minute. So health and protection, brilliant. Speed doesn't need to be quick. The slower it is, the more it's going to counter attack. Tenacity looking good at 154%. Potency looking good as well at 50. Great amount of damage on there as well. Nice crit chance. Armor penetration, now that's big, 329, so it's going to be hitting even harder. So yeah, looking really, really good. And this sort of falls into, I was going over it very quickly with him, was certain characters with unique abilities. So, for example, this character here at Relic 2, is it at the moment? And I think he was saying he was working on it as well. That's going to be pretty insane when it comes to putting it in with bounty hunters or night sisters or whoever it is, because essentially you have to annihilate, or you have to get a death mark, or you have to do something with it. So let's say, for example, you're burning Sith Triumvirate on them, or you're using Nihilus. So you've still got to get through the Geonosian and Brood Alpha and that mechanic. So again, that's another team where it's tough to sort of sub out maybe and do it with Emperor Palpatine. I know sometimes with speeds you can, but in terms of Brood Alpha is naturally going to be quicker than Palpatine, I think it is. So it is tough to get around that. So you stick in there. Let's have a look at the speed on Brood Alpha, actually. Already a couple of 6-star mods, 249. So let's have a look. Like Empire, that's going to be a tough battle. And what's his Palpatine? Okay, yeah, 208. So naturally, it's a lot quicker, Brood Alpha. So Palpatine's a tough counter on that one. So you've got, if you're putting in that Nest anywhere on defense, and then you've got Brood Alpha, and then also you've got Night Sisters. Now, he's already given me a heads up that his Night Sisters needed work, but he didn't warn me that it needed this much work. Oh boy. I mean, a faction is a faction, and Army's quite good at finishing off factions rather than just doing it all over the place like myself. So the ones here that are most important: Asajj, Mother Talzin, and Old Dakar and Spirit probably. Zombie needs to go up a couple of gears. If I remember right, that top left is a stun gun. So again, it's all about priorities and where he wants to go. But then, so when you put in, you've got a high tier Relic Nest, you've then got Geos, you've then got Night Sisters with maybe an Asajj lead as well. Now you're starting to scratch your head with, okay, well, okay, so my hard counters are Sith Triumvirate, then I've got Darth Revan, and then I've got probably then you've probably got Grievous and the droids on defense as well, depending on his Darth Malak counters. So you've now got like 3 or 4 teams where you've got to decide between Traya, and you hide one of those in the back, and Night Sisters and Brood Alpha. So now you've burnt, let's say, for example, you've burnt Jedi Knight Revan, you've burnt Sith Triumvirate, you've burnt Darth Revan. You've still got then Geo droids and probably even like a separatist team in the back, which are really, really tough, actually. So there's only certain counters that work pretty reliably against those. So, as I said, get those Night Sisters up and running, and it's just they don't even have to be high level, just a Zeta on, even to start off with, Asajj, Mother Talzin, you're good to go. And then Zombie to gear 10, I think it is, and then the Omega on that one. Let's just have a look at the rest of the roster. Phoenix is exactly where you'd expect it to be. Already Zeta'd them. So I know the fleets are very good. So although I wouldn't keep working on them or dumping any more gear in. Scoundrel, so a very interesting faction. Again, the Newt lead is going to be absolutely fantastic. I bet he's had a lot of success with that. Vandor Chewbacca, well worth the farm to get him to 7 stars. Young Lando isn't a particularly tough gear, but then, as I say, you've got like Young Han, Young Lando, Jango Fett there. Vandor Chewbacca is already half the way there, just needs a bit of a farm. And then Kira, gear 11, already nearly gear 12 with the Zeta on. So Scoundrels are looking good as well, or you could even do a variant with Mission and Zalbar in there somewhere with they always sit quite naturally into teams. And people always either overplay them or don't know how to play them. So yeah, all in all, looking pretty good. No Zeta on Boba Fett, so definitely worth that. The rest of Bounty Hunters, I wouldn't bother with their Zetas. And let's just go back to all again, see if there's any obvious gaps. So that's probably about the only obvious gap is the Night Sisters in there. Anything else that we can pick up on? Double Zeta Hermit Yoda. I've not seen that in a while. Oh yeah, First Order. So coming up with the new film release. Let's have a look at First Order. Kylo Unmasked that's good. First Order Executioner, not a hard gear, neither is First Order Officer. So if you have got gear knocking around, definitely worth doing those. And then let's check on Resistance. Okay, so hang on a minute. Where's Jedi Training Rey? Level 1. Oh, come on. Spend those what are they called? Those credits. Get her up. Probably a decision because you have to dump Zetas in them as well. But yeah, such a nice faction to have because it's still pretty versatile on those B teams. Amilyn Holdo, I don't mind the farm on actually, because you never know if they're going to surprise you. But also her farm gives you stun guns as well, which are always invaluable. There would be quite a lot of work. I can see why there's only level 1 Jedi Rey Jedi training, because BB-8's there as well, so he'd need, I think, 1 or 2 Zeta as well. So yeah, factions get less and less important as they go. The longer they've been in, the less relevant they are, obviously. The exception to that being Rebels, who have always been pretty strong and always just bubbling under the surface. So yeah, the only one I'd say with Rebels is R2 is absolutely fantastic. Gear 13, really do enjoy what he spreads out there. And then probably running secondary offense or even a primary offense if you can, because all that offense will spread out to the rest of the guys, so Han and Chewie will hit even harder. Anything else of interest? I guess while we're here. Yeah, so that pretty much, let's have a look at Old Republic, just out of interest. The one I'd probably be most interested in is droids. So yeah, Grievous looking good at 7. I recently got it on 7. My next Zeta is going on B1 Battle Droid. I'm tossing up between that and Newt Gunray, but I'm probably going to go these droids, Separatist droids first. So, and he's got B2 Zeta already, so a little bit of gear and he's off and running. But I wonder what he'd... Let me know, Army, as well, what you run General Grievous with. Or how you have it. Do you have it in defense or offense as well? And how you use it? Because Relic 7 is a huge investment, but if you're not running Nuke Team, and I guess droids is probably a work in progress for territory battles, But that's a huge investment. What's he running in arena again? Okay, so yeah, it does all right in arena. But yeah, I don't think the interest is in arena, if I remember right from what he told me. So yeah, it could well be that he's now doing 4 territory battles. So anyway, a little bit more in depth than usual, but yeah, good roster. Pretty much exactly the same GP as myself. So there are a few things there that I would like a higher level Kira and a Zeta. Nice Zeta on Count Dooku. So yeah, I think probably a lot of work is going into Separatists at the moment and probably completing that faction. So it's almost done. So looking good. Dooku, those last little bits on Dooku and B2 are annoying because they're quite expensive. They're like golden eyeballs and stun guns and stun cuffs as well, if I remember right. But yeah, Wat Tambor, get that going. Droidica doesn't even have to sit in with the droids. He can actually sit in with quite a good other Separatist squad. Or he's quite a plug and play character, actually. He doesn't really need a huge amount of... but you can use some synergy with other people that use droids. Like Lobot, let's say, for example. But you can run quite interesting teams with droids anyway, like Chopper. So, yeah, as I said, little bit more work on Separatists. That's where I'm guessing he's working at the moment, if not Galactic Republic, which I feel are probably the 2 most important factions in the game at the moment. So, looks like he's heading the right way. And keep up the good work, and absolutely smashing Grand Arena at the moment. So keep up the good work with that, and best of luck with it going forward. And yeah, let me know what you're working on at the moment. I think it's Galactic Republic and Separatists. As I said, both great factions for the territory battles, and both stand up really, really well in territory wars as well. So hey, I'm going to leave you with that. Hope you enjoyed the video and the bonus content as well. And I'm signing out now. I will see you next time, and good luck in all your grand arenas. And as I say, if you want to carry on the conversation, head over to Discord and I'll leave the link in the description. Cheers, guys. See you soon. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you in a few days. All the best.